Hi everyone, welcome to Riding Tiger with Arijit once again, and this is probably the 59th episode. And today I'm gonna bring a very close to my heart person who is practically from Bengal instead of the international speaker. So before I start, I'm gonna share a little bit about what is Riding Tiger and why this show is called as Riding Tiger with Arijit. Entrepreneurship is always a risky journey. So when you start your journey, you start it with a lot of passion, a lot of love, and you probably adopt a very small cup with the intention that you will be feeding it with milk, and eventually it will grow and it will become big with the intention that you're gonna ride on the top of that tiger. But the fact is, now this tiger is not gonna feed on milk. It needs meat, and that's a raw meat. If it cannot have that raw meat, it might happen that if you stop, it's going to kill you and it's going to eat you. And that's your business. So when you start your business, that's the risk you're going to take. You can't stop this journey, and that's why many of us are seasoned entrepreneurs. We say that entrepreneurship is everlasting journey. And with this journey, with this note, let me start today's show with Biswajit with me. We have the same similar surname, Bhattacharya, and definitely he is doing amazing work, and that's the reason he's here in this show. He runs a food blog channel called Bhoj Adda, which is pretty bit of more popular than, of course, Riding Tiger with Arijit in YouTube and LinkedIn. Hopefully he will grow more. But I met Biswajit long back, probably 2012, 2013, when Biswajit was starting his entrepreneurial life after doing his MBA. And he has got an amazing story to share with all of us. Biswajit, how are you doing today?
It's good. It's good.
Good?
Enjoying my life. And enjoying my struggling life.
It's not struggling anymore, I believe so.
Yeah.
So how exactly you started your food blogging? And before that, I would love to ask you one simple question. You started a technology company.
Yes.
You did a couple of things with many of other people, probably in Calcutta.
Yes.
If you can share a little bit about your journey from a suburb life which you have started, far from proper Calcutta town, but a small town guy, how he became big, and what is the struggle behind the entire journey. If you can share a little bit with our audience, it will be great.
Actually, I have done my MBA on HR. So when I was in MBA, I thought that I'll have to do something big, and I had a few dreams. I have few dreams. That's why I'm running so hard. So I have few dreams which I need to fulfill. That's why I thought that dream was really big. If I do a 9 to 5 job, it will not possible to achieve. So I will have to do business. That is how it started. That time business is like a sunny picture for me. I will start a business, I will be a millionaire soon, and I will raise fund, I will do blah 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 blah, and I will reach there. So that was my mind. That is how I started my business. But after hitting the soil, I just finished.
What was your first venture, by the way?
My first venture was Sociomart.in. It's a e-commerce platform. It was in 2011. It was like a Flipkart marketplace model. I done it near about 2 years. After that, near about in 13, Flipkart got funded by lot of investors and foreign investors mainly.
Yeah.
So they started doing cash burning. They're buying in marketplace model, seller or sell. They're buying products. If I take 10 rupees, they're selling it on 8 rupees. As a startup, I cannot do it. So
because you never got funded that time,
yes.
So you couldn't sustain that model.
Couldn't sustain that model. When I shut down that company Sociomart.in, it was in 2013. That time we had near about 1,000 plus sellers in our platform. We are selling 300 plus categories and subcategories, and we had near about 1 lakh products. We was running good, but in competition we failed. But I failed a lot of time in my life, but I never failed to get a baby.
Brilliant.
That is the main thing. So
what was the second one that you started?
second one I started that was related in hospitality management kind of thing. It's a kind of app. From her people can check their patient, how they're right now, the name of the doctor, the name of the patient, and each and everything. It's related to completely hospital management. So I worked on that project near about 2 years, and that time also successfully failed.
I call it successfully experienced. Okay.
Successfully experienced. After that, I tried another startup. It's in 2000, near about 15 or 16. It was the name of the startup is Ahadi. So we are working for old age person. So right now in Calcutta there are a lot of people. Their sons and daughter are outside of Calcutta, but the old person are in home. So we are planning to take care about them. So I worked on that startup near about 1 year. Again successfully failed. No, successfully experienced. After that I tried another startup. That time also successfully experienced. It's near about in 2018. So I started in 2010, and right now I'm talking about 2018. So financially, mentally, physically, I was totally broke. I will not get job because I have completed my MBA near about 6 to 7 years back. So obviously I will not get job as a HR. So I don't have any money. My father was a government employee. Whatever his saving was, and whatever he got after retirement, everything burnt.
Oh.
Our card sold out. So only thing I have, that is my father pension, and totally financially, mentally, completely broke. So I don't know what to do. I started a job. Job means it's a sales job, and obviously I will have to decrease my total degree and all of those things. I
So
will
that
have
means
to
you have to downgrade your educational qualifications.
Yes, obviously.
And you showed probably I don't know, maybe 12th.
12th plus. Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
After that, so I created a resume like that. After that I get a job in sales as a sales employee in a startup. Near about 2 years, 1.5 years I worked there. So after that, वही कीड़ा तो है, कुछ तो करना है. That is the scenario. After that I started a business again, and again I failed. But the scenario is from 2009 I am passionate about social media. In that time there was a Orkut, and Orkut don't have page or group, something like that. In Orkut there is
no, Orkut group used to be there because
that is called community.
Community, right?
Community. Group term is different.
Term was
community.
different, yeah.
Community. So from that time I was in craze about social media. After that I came in Facebook near about 2010 and 11. So I worked in different pages as a moderator. After that in 2015 I tried to build my personal page. That time also I successfully failed. No, successfully experienced. So I had created 3 pages. No one covered cross 10,000 followers.
Okay.
In 2018, 2000 near about 16, I created a page by the name of Bapre Ki Hangla.
Okay.
After running 2 years, it crossed 50,000 followers.
Wow. For the audience who don't understand this Bengali term, Hangla means, in a very small, simple word, foodie, like who love to eat food. In Bengali, it's called Hangla, means who can't stop themselves not to eat something which is there in front of them. Yeah, please continue.
So after that, it crossed 50,000 near about after 2 years journey. Suddenly something happened. What happened, I don't know. It got viral. Within one day, it crossed 1 or 2 days. It crossed 1 lakh.
Wow.
Within a 1 week, it crossed 2 lakhs. So that time I thought I need to do something.
Okay.
Something else. So always I had that thing.
What was the content is all about?
That contest is completely on food.
Okay.
Food means Bengali food mainly. So after that, I created a group by the name of.
So that means you connected the Bengali cuisine and you touched upon the heart of Bong, which is basically go through belly.
Yeah.
Okay.
After it's near about 2018. 2018, I created a Bhojata, a group
Bhojata.
by the name of Bhojata.
Okay.
So after 1 year, suddenly that group dissolved. That time that group had near about 48,000 followers.
Oh my God. Okay. Members. You mean to
Members,
say.
members.
Okay.
It disappeared. So I wait for one day. I tried lot of things, but I thought that I need to start it again. I will not fall. So I created Bhojata again in 2019. So right now Bhojata is running its Bengal largest group, and not only group, I have a page also. It's near about 1,60,000 members,
Wow.
followers. Not only page, I have Instagram account also by the name of Bhojata. And recently I started my daily vlogging. So by the name of BTS Bhojata. It's in YouTube. It's completely my journey. I'm recording my journey. In fact, what I am doing each and every day, how I'm covering properties and all of those things. And recently I started a new YouTube channel by the name of Bhojata Rannaghar. It's completely based on Bengali recipes and something like that. A lot of type of cuisine will focus on Bhojata Rannaghar. That is how it's going.
So what's your business model, Biswajit? If I am not wrong, definitely you are doing food vlogging, but food vlogging is probably not your business model. Probably you are bringing business to the people who started their maybe new cuisine in the town, or probably you're giving a little bit of idea about people who love to eat food, who love to probably enjoy food, I would say. What's your business model?
Business model is something like that. I have a strong base of followers.
Okay.
So what I am doing, I am just covering the restaurant, new restaurant or old restaurant, the new offerings and all of those things. I am covering all of those things and I am posting in my platforms.
Super.
So that is how people get to know about that restaurant, about the offerings of this restaurant. People get to know and people rush that place.
Brilliant. So that means you are actually giving footfall, and because it is completely viral, for anyone who start their new cuisine, maybe in a new place, completely new place, you can give them a good number of traction.
Sure.
Can you share one or two taste cases which probably I know because I know in person, but for the audience, can you give example of that Shiliguri area? What happened when you covered A? And if you can give one example in Calcutta, maybe one of the example of one of your client, you don't need to take their name, but one of the example, what happens when you go there and when you cover, what exactly happens and how much footfall they can expect, please.
I covered near about, actually I everyday covered new properties, every day covered something new. So the one thing which I covered, it made history in Calcutta. I will not take the name of the brand. That time they had 17 years birthday. So we created a offer, 17-year birthday, 17 item on 170 rupees.
Wow.
So and that thing we covered exclusively. Bhojata covered exclusively. No one, no blogger, no one covered it. And on the day of their birthday, it's people standing in front of their door from 7 a.m.
Oh my God.
And each and every outlet, right now they have near about 7 outlets. Each and every outlet, there was huge rush, and it line crossed near about 1 mile.
Wow.
Each and every outlet, local police station, local police has to come for managing the crowd. It happened.
Brilliant. For the audience, to be very honest, I cook for myself and I cook for a lot many people. If you know me in person, definitely you have seen me probably in Rotary clubs when I'm becoming a bartender out of love, because I love to make cocktail and I love to cook for other people just out of love. And to be very honest, when he said that he's going to start one YouTube channel, a hidden agenda for my passion was if I can be part of his journey into maybe making new Bengali cuisine, probably ghasher bora, or probably something which is chalkumror pur, or probably something which is completely hygienic, because I'm totally into health and nutrition freak kind of person who love to take care of his health. Because as an entrepreneur, for all those audience who are aspiring entrepreneurs, to be very honest, trust me on this, I'm now 42, right? But when an entrepreneur moves from his comfort zone and his daily life becomes like a complete different kind of squeezed lifestyle with max 4 hours sleep, and then working for 24 into 7 is gonna be challenging for them. And while running technology companies, multiple different media companies by myself, investing in startups, checking all those kind of facts, and the reason we started healthcare unit, which is called Health Planeter, was solo dependent on giving a good value to the ecosystem and to the people. And in fact, the place I'm right now talking from, it is a place called Sodepur, which is a suburbs area once again in Calcutta. I'll give the map location, and I'm sitting in another property which is run by another very cool gentleman called Pinaki. He started his media company probably 6 years back, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and
His name is Pritam.
I'm so sorry. His name is Pritam, and his company, which I can see, I'll show you that video as well. Photo Fever, as I can see, as a media management agency, and they started another restaurant near Guru Nanak Technology of College. So please do visit their store, their stall, and their work. It's always good to support local entrepreneurs. I'll give you a small hiccup how a local entrepreneur can actually bring change into the ecosystem. If you look at any country, any first world country, you will see that the disruption and the development always happens from entrepreneurs. There are various different kind of factors which usually impact the growth of any state or any country. A, entrepreneur who create the disruption, they make money, they bring money, they give job, they ask other people to grow and grow with them, and that's how you should create an ecosystem. And which Biswajit probably missed out in his entire discussion. He now runs probably one of the biggest food bloggers group. So when he goes, I have seen today, he actually brought in 5 and 6 different kind of food bloggers along with him. So he's not at all making money for himself.
Yes.
He's creating a platform completely for others, so that others can also make money, others can become popular, and he has got a growth appetite. And that's the reason I love him from probably his childhood. That means I'm getting old. So stay tuned for all those kind of amazing stories and amazing inspirational people who comes in the platform and sharing you. So don't hesitate to comment and connect with these kind of people. Trust me on this, people who are in this stage, they always love to give, they always love to handshake with newcomers in the market. And if you have started your business, you need to understand one basic thing: customer is the key. The way you will be managing your customer is going to give you your business growth. It's not going to be the burning cash of investors. Investors always love to get their money back until and unless it is happening in a different social cause. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for listening to Biswajit. Feel free to check his vlog, feel free to check his social media. He's willing to expand into a couple of other cities and countries definitely. So if you want his help, his support, handshaking, collaboration, feel free to connect. I'm gonna put his link as well in my YouTube and LinkedIn post. Thank you so much.